Hello, how you doing today? Kung Fu Joe here for the World of Martial Arts TV. Yeah, fantastic. Today I'm doing martial arts movie reviews. Now, I'm talking about a film that's been lost in the past. It's about 1974 and this was a belter. Belter because of its history, not because it's fantastic, but because of its history, right? Now, let's take you back to that time. 1974, we just lost Bruce Lee in 73, and those who don't know Bruce, well, he was the king of Kung Fu, and everybody was trying to make a martial arts movie. So, everybody were looking for an angle, what was going to be good, what was going to be bad, and at one point, Hammer, the well-known horror people, right, decided to team up with one of the top martial arts movie production companies in Hong Kong, being Shaw Brothers. They signed up to a two-picture deal. The two-picture deal was fantastic. The first film was with David Chang, called The Legend of the Seven Golden Vampires. That did amazing business, absolutely amazing business, picked up by Warner Brothers. It did terrific, starring Peter Cushing, Julie Edge, and the guy from Man About the House, robbing somebody or other. Anyway, so let's get on to it. So basically, they did this film, a two-picture deal. They did a horror movie, which was great. It did the good business. And then they did a second film with their other top guy, which was Tai Lung. Tai Lung, I love Tai Lung because he was a Wing Chun guy, so I absolutely love him. But the thing about it is they've thought, well, what should we do with this one? It says, let's make it into a crime thriller, sort of something, get us into the normal American approach to movies. No, but put some martial arts in it. So what film am I talking about? The long lost Shatter. Yeah, Shatter with Stuart Whitman. Now, Stuart Whitman, great guy, well known in the business, done loads of westerns and all sorts of movies, but turns up in this movie as a bit of an assassin. Now, get back to the deal. So, we get to this film, and it's filmed in Hong Kong. It's done good. It's got some good martial arts in it. But when it gets there, what we're saying is Warner Brothers picked up Seven Golden Vampires. What did they do with Shatter? Nothing. Came out on a very, very low budget VPL. I think it's something like that. Or Intervision video over here. I know you can pick it up in other countries on DVD, but over here we've never had a DVD release. So now Hammer's been bought and are releasing their own new remastered things. What comes out to play? Shatter. Now Shatter was not just the only one out. That one had been actually made around that time by Golden Harvest Movies. Golden Harvest Movies sadly lost Bruce Lee. And Bruce was just on the pinnacle of making Game of Death. So they'd signed up George Lazenby, Betty Ting Pei and a few others that were in-house Golden Harvest actors and actresses. And they made a film called Stoner. Stoner was, again, very much a thriller, very much a detective sort of thing. So this is the only other film that I know that has that time period. Shatter. It never saw the day of release. Anyway, so let's get back to where we're going. So as these things go, we're doing an unboxing. I thought unboxing was something to do with not fighting, fighting without fighting. But no, unboxing means you open the bloody box and you have a look inside. So I thought, before I start doing my second part, which is all the review and all that sort of stuff, I'll do an unboxing. Scissors are ready. I'm snipping away, eh? Hey, look at this. Hey, oh, definitely. I'm scared now. Scared. Other mother always told me to be careful when I'm using scissors. Could stab myself, couldn't I? Anyway, I'm getting the cellophane off. It's looking good, is this? Looking good. Artwork on it is terrific. Film was really called, in America, Call Me Mr. Shatter. Call Me Mr. Shatter. Not just Shatter. I've got the big poster somewhere. Now, I don't know why they do this little little bit of a flap sort of thing, but it seems that they sort of like they've missed something when they were doing the box. So, we'll put a little flap on. And then you start getting that all gets tatty later on. Anyway, I'm now unboxing. Right, so what we got here? Oh, look at the artwork on here. Not only the box is superb, beautiful. Loads of Stuart Whitman. Bit of Tai Lung doing a bit of fighting. Betty Tingpei. No, Betty Tingpei. No, Betty Tingpei, because she's not in that movie. So what we got? Oh, we got a book. We've got a book, Shatter, the dossier. All right, have a look at that in a moment, and then we'll have a look at this. Oh, look at what I've got here. Notice that I didn't put anything up behind me because they're going to see this when I go to part 2. Hey, look at that. And there we go. They haven't used the original, which was... sorry, people. Not the original, which was Call Me Mr. Shatter, or Shatter. Right, there we go. There you see Tai Lung here. And then we've got another one, which you're not so sure what the Unikilla Dora, it could be Italian, you know. And on the other side, another one. Right? Good stuff. Good stuff. I'd have rights there, they call me Mr. Shatter one, but I've got the original quad, so what the hell, you know. And, of course, then you've got to remember how to refold it properly, or else it all screws up. So, yeah, so there we go. So we get a poster. Nice little poster there. Put it on behind me when we second part one. And then what we got here? Oh, so then we open it up. 3-disc set. Hey, look at that. Hey, 3-disc set. Gonna take me forever. Take me forever to get through this. No, it ain't. I'll be through it like a dose of salts. But don't worry about it. But there you go, 3-disc setter. And on the back, look at this artwork. Hey, look at that. Hey, Tai Lung, you know, Stuart Whitman. Everybody's going kung fu fighting. Beautiful stuff, beautiful. Never seen out like this, never. Done a real good job. For a kung fu thriller movie from Hammer, brilliant, good stuff. I'd have liked that as a bit of a poster, you know. You could have put that up on your wall, couldn't you? You know what I mean? Anyway, so we're going to look at that in a minute. I'm going to rip through it, and then we go. Anyway, let's have a look at the book. Suppose the book will give you, oh, look at this, eh? Go blimey. Everything there. There's a show we told you. Call me Mr. Shatter. Call me Mr. Shatter. There you go. So I know my stuff. Not much, but I know my stuff. Shatterproof, Tai Lung, you know, excerpts from the film. They've done a pretty good job. I mean, if I just flick it through for you, just so you can see, you know, something like that, you know, they've done a good job. Good job. Nice lots of little pictures, you know. Good if those people out there were reading it. I'd say that's a good book. I'm going to be digesting that fully, having a quick look, see what is going there. You know, advertising manual. They cost an arm and a leg to get them, and it'll do a piece on everything. Did it for all the movies, and as a sort of a basic look right of other films that actually were similar at the time. I wonder if they mention Stoner. I'd love to see if they do that. Anyway, oh yeah, there we go. As I said, 2-picture deal, 7 golden vampires, and here we have, you know, all the people that put it together. Stuart Whitman, yeah, beautiful stuff. Love the book. Really, really good. You know, how about that, eh? Stuart Whitman, a gun to the head of Peter Cushing. Aye, not good, sir. Not good at all. Always loved Tai Lung. Loved Tai Lung in it, and he was the one that always was with all the great guys in there. Nice piece of artwork there. Look at that, Shatter. Yeah, nice book. And got just have a look. 116 pages. 116 pages. Really, really good. Real collectible. Now, for those people who sort of like going, so it's not a good kung fu movie, you know. It's all right. It's all right for those Hammer people, you know, people that are just basically into horror. Well, no, this is going to be a collectible, my friend. You want to be talking about, you know, when it goes out of business and there's no more issue. It's sort of like copies available. You'll be kicking yourself because this will go for big money on eBay and all the things once it's finished doing its numbers. It won't be loads of numbers, I bet you. You know, we're talking thousands, not tens of thousands. So you're looking at a thing, and then also look at this, is that the situation is you get all these collectibles all in one package. No need to buy anything else. Look at me. Bought the big poster and everything else. Got everything there. So, without further ado, going to start looking at the DVD. Have a quick skeggy through that. Come to part 2. Make a bit of a conclusion with it all. And I'll see you soon. So, end of part 1. I hope you've enjoyed the first part of what am I going to show me? Kung Fu Joe. Yeah, I nearly forgot what I was then. Of course, you got to change your mind. It could be this, could be that, could be the other. So we've done an unboxing. We've got some great stuff there. Fantastic. So, see you soon. All the best.